Have you asked yourself, how do we not have enough tests? How do we not have home tests, tests at work, tests where we can find out if we have COVID? Have you wondered why people are rushing to the emergency room seeing if they have tests and maybe they don't even have tests there? Hi, I'm Dr. Brian McDonough. Good questions, obvious questions, but there's really a simple answer. It all comes down to a business philosophy, the philosophy of supply and demand. Healthcare, by and large, has been run as a business. So if there's a demand, you meet the demand. But if there's not a demand, you don't want to have an oversupply, especially an oversupply you don't use. That's a business theory. It works in the business world. But the problem is in healthcare, we're dealing with a product that's not a car. It's not advertising. It is human lives. And we can't afford to make those kinds of mistakes. Sometimes you may have to spend bad money to actually do the right thing. But in this case, it wasn't even bad money, because if you look back at South Africa and the UK, everyone knew what Omicron was doing. It comes in and it goes straight up. We predicted weeks before it came in there'd be 1 million cases in the United States a day, and there have been. So the bottom line here is we have to get the business people, the politicians, those that make those decisions, to talk to the health experts and believe them, because this has been a problem since the beginning of the pandemic. We need to get everybody on board working in a cohesive way, because if we don't let the healthcare workers, the scientists drive the effort with the support of politicians and with the support of those in business, we're constantly going to be a step behind, because you can't expect a business person or a politician to understand the nuances of healthcare. Just like you can't expect someone in healthcare to run a government or be CEO of a company if they're truly involved in healthcare, because there's not enough time to learn the other area. No matter how smart you are, you gotta work as a team. And if we don't, we're gonna keep running into these barriers.